Okay, so I gotta build a countertop for my cabinets, and I don't really have anything already made, so I need to make something up. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use, like I have on the other countertops I've made, kind of scrap pieces of wood and cut them down and glue them together to make sort of a little pattern, and then put the countertop down. It's kind of stupid because to put a whole lot of time into the counter, because you put stuff on top of it that covers up the pattern. But I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway because, you know. So these are the scrap pieces that I'm going to use. They're different colors. I even have some in here that are like, these are pieces of wood flooring. These are oak wood flooring, and then I have some walnut in here as well, walnut pieces. So I'll cut those down, and I'm gonna start out by just cutting them into some manageable chunks because they've all got to be the same height. So I need to cut them down to where I can actually manipulate them. So anyway, well, let's see what happens. Once glued together, the countertop needs to be flat, and since it's too big to actually fit in the planer that I have, I made this jig that will allow me to take my router and just slowly go across the surface of the countertop, and it will make everything the same thickness, which is really nice because I have to end up doing a lot of sanding using this, but it does flatten everything out beautifully. It does take a lot of time, but it works. As I was working on the door decorations, I had a couple extra ones that I didn't have a use for. So I thought it might not be a bad idea to put them in the countertop in the front and the right. And I think they look pretty good there. I ended up adding an IKEA bookcase to the top of my counter. And you'll notice I probably shouldn't have put as much time as I did into building the countertop because the bookcase obscures the design. But, whatever. And to finish the project off, I added some lighting to the bookcase. I used these groovy light strips, and you can take and cut them into pieces and put them on the back of your cabinets. You do have to do a little bit of wiring to connect the ends, but it wasn't too terribly hard. You know, if I can do it, you can do it. But I like the results, and I think it sort of sets it off.